Extra Point.
What is up? It is week 12 of college football season. We're heading into it. I'm here. This is Gaige. Chandler on the other side. If you're on TikTok, he's the little bubble. If you're joining in on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and interact in the comments. We can see those pretty well, and we'll respond to them when we see them. If you're on TikTok, go ahead and join the YouTube or the Facebook. It's a little bit easier. I can't see the TikTok chat. Chandler can peek over, but it's a little bit.
We got a goat and we got a Rose.
A little bit awkward. Shout out Rose.
From
Drop
Olivia.
the roses. Nice.
Let's go. All right, let me pull up the chat.
Yeah, so we're going to be going over. We missed last week, so we got a few things to talk about. Crazy stuff. If you guys seen probably the best catch of the season so far, that Indiana toe tap. I was literally in Sam's with my dad. I was watching on my phone, and like I remember vividly. I was like this. I was like watching it. My dad was walking this way, and I was watching this in the middle. Like, whoa! Right as he did it, like dead serious. That's exactly what I did. And,
that was crazy.
All right, let's move on. Anyways, we'll look at the AP poll from this most recent one.
Let me find it. Here we go.
Not a whole lot of changes. Actually, if you really wanted to, you could pull up the college football playoff poll because that one is better.
All right, let's just let me find it. Who posted that?
It's just look up the CFP poll. Because I guess now that's what they go off of. They don't go off the AP poll anymore. But while he's looking that up, from the AP poll, still Ohio State, Indiana, A&M, Alabama, Georgia. None of that changes. Texas back in the top 10. Ole Miss, Oregon, Texas Tech, and Notre Dame rounded out. JMU's ranked for the first time. They're at 24. Pitt is ranked for the first time, I believe. USF is back in. They every week they're in, and then they're out, and then they're in, they're out. Virginia picks up a loss, and they drop a good bit. So does Louisville. Both those teams kind of had their way. They were in the driver's seat for their championship, and now they both drop a game. And Georgia Tech's back in that spot because they also lost a game.
Can't find it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. We'll just go off this. We'll just do it next time. But yeah, any thoughts about this AP poll? Tennessee drops after losing to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's back to 11. A good matchup between a couple good decent matchups this week. Coming up, Georgia.
Wait, I think I got something here.
Just look up.
This is a comparison. Let's see.
Right here, November 11th, college football ranking.
Here, I found it. It's just a little messed up. So here's a comparison. The left is the AP poll.
So top's pretty similar. All the top 5. They have Texas Tech, who dominated BYU last week. Pretty high up.
So the first change is at number 6.
Yeah. Texas Tech looks good. They're a real team. They only have one loss, and their starting quarterback wasn't playing that week. So you can't really knock them much for that loss.
Oregon goes down. Notre Dame's the same. Texas same.
We got a comment from Noah Couch talking about they just be letting – great English, by the way. They just be letting anyone have a mic nowadays. Hey, man, this is ball talk, brother. Shout out Brady Harris. He knows. This is ball talk.
Palmer says, "Go Dogs."
But yeah, there's the poll for this week.
South Florida.
Kind of getting down to the nitty gritty. The poll will get more interesting for the bubble teams. I think all the teams from 8 to 16 really have a chance, I guess, unless someone like Michigan pulls off a big upset. Miami can creep their way back into the top 12. I would hate to see that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a Carson Beck hater.
I don't like him.
Yeah, a disliker, not a hater. But yeah, let's look at some of those games from the past 2 weeks. From week 10, Florida, Georgia obviously played. Florida took a lead early. Controversial catch call from that game that they didn't call. I think it was a drop.
I thought it was a drop.
If Lagway can just throw the ball 2 yards further, it's a touchdown. But so.
Well, I think the receiver overran the route, so it's on him too.
Yep.
Should have caught it.
Georgia Tech drops a loss to NC State. Their defense got shredded for 48 points. Vanderbilt loses again. They dropped out of the top 10. And Texas is back, I guess.
Kinda.
Mm-hmm.
We will see. We didn't show a record. I think you missed that part.
Well, we can get to it after this. And then from week 11, this past week, Indiana pulls off a crazy win, like we just said. Come back on the last drive.
Nice catch.
Texas A&M shows their dominance still, 38-17. Bama rolls LSU, and Brian Kelly is gone.
Is that a
Finally,
shocker, though? I don't think that was a shocker.
No, but just Brian Kelly's gone now. Finally, get rid of him. He's a jerk.
Yeah.
Oregon pulls off a nail biter against Iowa. They almost blew that game at the end.
That was a crazy game.
Almost sold my parlay.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hit?
Nope. Florida. No? I think Florida sold it. They got blown out by Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
Auburn and Vanderbilt had a crazy overtime game, 45-38. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the past 2 weeks. So if you want to pull up the picks from
record.
Yeah, our record.
Oh no.
Whole lot of balls.
Oh no.
What? Oh, you're saying oh no from this?
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
We're
back.
0-5.
We're back. TikTok can see me how jubilated I am right now.
0-5 last week.
The first donut of the year. I think that's an automatic forfeit if you drop a donut. I think so.
I'm still winning, bro.
I'm only one game back now. Big 2-3 last week. Django's 0-5.
2 weeks. Yeah, 0-5. Georgia didn't cover the spread.
So
not good.
Yep.
We'll
see about this week's picks if I can gain one more.
That's a momentum shift right there.
It is. I think like 2 weeks ago I was down by like 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
And now I'm right there. I'm calling. You're just getting lucky earlier. You're letting your daddy pick the.
No.
Your daddy was picking for you.
No, he wasn't. I'm gonna go 5-0 this week.
Yeah, I know it wasn't.
Come on, bro. Let's see. What we got? Winners and losers.
Yeah. Winners and losers from the past 2 weeks, since we weren't here last week. Go ahead and start us off with your loser.
Loser, I got Auburn. They lost Kentucky and Vanderbilt the last 2 weeks. They're also 1-6 in the SEC with a 4-6 record. So I have them as my loser in the last 2 weeks to those 2 losses, especially Kentucky. They should have won that one, I think.
Yeah. And my loser, I agree with you there. Auburn was in a rough place. They also fired their head coach, so which is good for them. I actually seen a crazy stat that this is not really related. I guess it's related to Auburn. The Alabama and Auburn game has had a different coaching matchup for 7 straight years now.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy? They've had different 2 coaches lined up for the past 7 years. But my loser is Mr. DJ Lagway.
DJ.
Obviously, the Georgia game.
He's been my loser this year.
Huh?
I think he's been one of my losers this year.
Yeah, I think he's officially cooked, chat.
Yeah, I think he's transfer portal out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he gets benched last week. Throws 3 or 4 interceptions.
I want to say 3 and a fumble.
Let me see real quick before I lie about him. But, I mean, he's obviously – you wouldn't think that the interim coach would be the guy to ship him off because it's like just like stepping in and filling the void.
The intern coach was the QB coach.
I thought he was a wide receiver.
It was either
coach.
QB or wide receiver. One of them is the head coach, and one of them is calling plays. But I can't remember who.
Yeah, so 3 interceptions for Lagway, only 83 yards. His time in Florida, I think, is up. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Termel Jones came in, and he didn't do great. He had a
didn't do good.
50% completion.
But he's young.
Yeah, 5-star from home from Andrew.
Mustangs.
But yeah,
it's cool to see him play though.
Yeah.
My winner is Texas A&M. They've been having a great season. Arguably number one. They're 9-0 on the season and beat teams like Notre Dame, Missouri, LSU, Florida, Auburn, which the last three aren't really huge wins, but I think Texas A&M has had a great season, and I think they should possibly be 1 or 2.
Yeah, they're definitely you can have conversations about them being the best team in the country for sure.
Lane Kiffin came out in a press conference saying they should be. He's not sure how they're not number one, and they should be.
Well, yeah,
one.
That's what I'm saying too. Because Ohio State, they have obviously in Indiana they all have the same record, but who has the best win? Because you have Indiana beat Oregon, but they've kind of looked shaky last week. A&M's rolled pretty much everyone, and they also beat Notre Dame, who's pretty good. So
yeah,
I like that from you. Swayze said, let's not talk about the Florida game. Oh, buddy. We're going to talk about the Florida Gators all we want.
Hometown team.
Demise. That's a straight demise from them. My winner is Notre Dame. They started off shaky, but now they're kind of like, I think they're getting recognized as one of the dominant teams now. And although they don't have a conference championship game, they will be in the playoffs unless they find a way to lose again, which they shouldn't because their schedule isn't too crazy. Let me look up who they play, actually.
We got a question in the TikTok comments.
Go ahead.
Mason's Cool says, what do you think about Michigan?
Ooh, okay. Well, just to finish my thought about Notre Dame, they play Pitt, which is an interesting game this week, I guess, but we'll talk about that later. Syracuse and Stanford, so they should win out, and they should be in the playoffs, right in one of those middle seeds. But my thoughts about Michigan. Michigan is an interesting place because they're kind of on the outside looking in. They have the young quarterback. If they can develop, I think Michigan has a problem with their passing game. They got a good defense. Bryce Underwood's only tossed 7 touchdowns this year, which I know they run the ball a lot, but the running game is really good. And they're coming in 7-2 in the 18 seed.
And their 2 losses though have been tough teams. Oklahoma, which was 24-13, and USC they lost 31-13.
Yeah, which is very true. The problem I have with Michigan getting into the playoff is if they win the rest of their games out, I think they'll get in.
They got Ohio State though.
This is the tough part is, so they'll beat Northwestern most likely. They'll beat Maryland. They'll put them at 9-2, right? If they beat Ohio State, how do you leave out a 10-2 team? It's just it's a rough area
tough.
Because then, well, I think they'll be in the conference championship game actually because they only have 1 loss. Then Ohio State would have 1 conference loss as well, and they'd have the head-to-head over Ohio State. But then obviously Ohio State's going to make it.
Yeah, they can't drop one.
The 2 teams that would be in the
13.
conference championship game, I'd imagine, would make it. But then what do you do about Oregon and if they're not the ones that make it and Indiana does? Can't really.
Who does Oregon have left? Let's see.
There is a way in for Michigan.
Minnesota, USC, and Washington, so they should possibly win out.
They looked shaky last week, though.
Yeah, they did.
And Michigan's, I would say, unlikely. I would think it's cool if they beat Ohio State because it would really just shake things up a bit and it would make the talk and buzz around college football a little bit more exciting. So, yeah. But they don't have a very good win on their schedule either. They beat Washington, they were ranked, but now they're not anymore. So they're in a tough spot. They're definitely on the outside looking in. It's a long shot, but there is a shot.
Yeah. So your winner was what?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, that's right.
Yeah, I think they're basically solidified their spot in as long as they can win.
So saw this earlier. It's kind of been going around on X. TikTok's not gonna be able to see this, but it's a graphic that Billy Napier was seen at the UGA practice. What do you think about
that? Was this was before the Florida game, correct?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure it was. Let me confirm that before I tell you what I think.
I want to say this was the last couple of days. Let me see when it was posted. But my thoughts is like they used to coach together with.
Oh no, this was this week.
This was today or yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I don't know, bro.
My opinion is like Billy's a good recruiter, and you can see that with the players he's recruited. DJ Lightway, which hasn't been looking the brightest, but he's 5-star out of high school.
Another 5-star quarterback, Tramel Jones.
Tramel Jones
Bunch
as well.
of receivers, really good. I mean, he recruits very well.
Really well, and I think he would have had a better chance if he had someone else calling the plays, better outcome. But my thing is, him and Kirby used to coach together with Saban. Billy beat Texas. Maybe he's helping out Kirby. I don't know. Giving him some
there's
some dots or something along those lines because they play Texas this
yeah,
Saturday.
Like that's a great point. They've coached before together, so there's some sort of relationship between the two of them and respect. I think Kirby realizes that Billy's a decent coach. He might not have the best success at Florida, but he definitely knows stuff that would help Kirby's knowledge about the game. And so when you have two good minds that come together, you just add.
And they've already worked together, so it's not just like they're strangers to each other.
I'm not a big fan of. I just don't want Billy Napier near Georgia.
Well, he's not like he's gonna be running stuff,
yeah, I know, but Georgia's in a fine spot. They're 5th right now. They probably could still lose another game and be in the playoffs. A close game against Texas this week, they're still in the playoffs 100% if they beat Georgia Tech.
Yeah. So I think they'll beat Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Who are you going for that game? That's Georgia Tech's one of your top guys too.
I don't care. As long as they don't lose any ACC games, I'm fine.
It's true.
Let's get into our. Oh, you have more questions, and then.
Yeah, a couple more questions, and we get.
I'll fire one off for you first.
Actually, you want to do our top 10 first?
No, since you already.
All right, hit me.
Brought this up. So JMU, James Madison, they're ranked 24th right now. They have a legit chance to go 12-1 this year, right? But then you also have USF and Memphis and that conference, the AAC, that also have really good teams. That the winner of that is the group of 5 team that's supposed to get into the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if James Madison goes 12-1,
no,
in the Sun Belt,
no,
and their only loss being to Louisville by 2 scores, do you think that they deserve to be in over the second or third AACC team?
I don't.
You do not. Really?
Now look who they've played, bro.
That doesn't. 12. Look at their scoring though. 63. Louisville, they only lost 28-14. If Louisville is the ACC champion at the end of the year, and their only loss is to the ACC champion, that's a credible loss.
I don't think you put them in.
I like to see for me personally, I like to see teams like this get in because.
It'd be cool to see them get in, but I don't think they're going to get in.
The reason I say that is because they have less of a chance of proving themselves throughout the year. So winning out obviously is a bigger task for them than it's a lot harder for SEC teams to win out, but they also have more of a chance to prove themselves throughout the year by picking up big wins, and schools like this do not. So me personally, I would like to see them get in, but I always root for the underdog.
That'd be cool to see them get in, but I just don't think if you look back on their schedule, if they make the college football playoff, they're not even going to come close to winning the first round.
First round is maybe.
Yeah, but we're talking Sun Belt and maybe an SEC school.
Yeah.
Going at it in the
obviously I think
first round.
If they matched up with Georgia first round and Georgia stayed at the 5th seed and they snuck in at the 12th seed, that I think Georgia would stomp them, but
yeah.
I'd rather see them get in than Georgia play like Virginia,
Yeah.
Like a 2-loss Virginia team that beat a bad Florida State. And that's the thing about Virginia is are they really that good? Because they beat an undefeated Florida State team, but that Florida State team sucks.
They're bad.
You don't even count that. Alabama's loss against Florida State is it's not even talked about anymore because of how that team has changed so much.
Yeah. You think Mike Norvell will get fired after this season?
I don't know. There's a lot of head coaches getting fired.
Well, I think I saw it could have been fake. I don't know, but he came out and said they're gonna win a national championship in the next few years. But why not say that?
It's weird. It's like they start off good, though. Like,
yeah, that's true. They actually started off like we thought they were going to be one of the best teams.
Yeah, other than last year, the really bad year they had. The year before that, they were like undefeated, were they not?
They were.
And then last year, DJ.
Well, they were undefeated, and then they missed the freaking playoffs. That ended them right there. That ended FSU. And then
Swayze agrees with me. They deserve it over a 3-loss team. I 100% agree. It's a lot cooler to see.
Yeah. All right, I got a question. A couple questions.
Okay.
It's kind of a
farm.
Tough to look out this far, but who do you think's going to win the national championship?
If I had to bet on it right now?
Yeah.
Like the easy answer is just saying Ohio State.
Who do you want to win? Minus Georgia.
If you take Georgia out of it completely, I wouldn't be mad with either A&M, Indiana, or Ole Miss winning. I think those are. I just don't want to see Ohio. If Georgia doesn't win, I don't want to see Ohio State win. I don't want to see Alabama win. I don't want to see Oregon win. I don't want to see Notre Dame win. I want to see someone different. Yeah. And this is a year that I think that's very possible, because Indiana's pretty solid. I'm still iffy about them a little bit. A&M looks really good.
Yeah, you do.
And if Texas A&M plays in a game and Marcel Reed doesn't turn the ball over, I just don't know how you beat them. But same thing with Ohio State. If they don't turn the ball over either, I don't know how you beat them.
You're not gonna beat them.
Thing that scares me about A&M is that they don't have as good of a defense as I think the rest of the top 5 does.
Yeah.
They just have a really good offense.
That's how you score. Mm-hmm. Next question for you.
Okay.
Where is the best spot for Lane Kiffin? That could be Ole Miss.
That's the not fun answer. Ole Miss is a good spot for him because he already has the keys there, and like they love him there. So it's. But I guess you want me to pick between like Florida and LSU.
Yeah, that's kind of the two that's going around.
I think LSU is a better spot, I guess.
Why is that?
Because recruiting there is probably easier than recruiting for Florida. And LSU is the only school in the Louisiana that's like legit. Florida, you have all the teams: Miami, Florida State,
USF,
UC. I mean, there's just a bunch of schools that you have to fight for, especially with NIL money and the kids in that area. The atmosphere is like amazing there. Those two schools, I mean, both have a great atmosphere. Probably two of the toughest stadiums to play in the country.
Swayze says Ole Miss will win this weekend, and then Kiffin comes to Florida.
I think he means the Natty, buddy.
Ole Miss will win the Natty.
If he wins the Natty, I don't know why he would leave. That would be kind of a crap.
That would just
you know how much life would be sucked out of Ole Miss if they won the national championship
and then your head coach
he just
leaves?
dips? That would be terrible.
I think it would be different if he's going to the NFL. What to a team they're going to blow out this weekend?
Not many college coaches just go to the NFL. That's a different ball game up there.
Kirby will be there.
Oh, he's going to retire soon.
You think so?
Any more questions you got for me? Yeah, I do.
No, that's it. But my opinion is I do not want Lane Kiffin to go to Florida because I don't like seeing Florida beat Georgia.
Nah, Florida sucks. They don't ever be good again.
All right, let's go. Let's go back and forth on our top 10. You start us off with your number 10.
My number 10 is Georgia Tech. Even though they lost, I'm not going to knock a team for losing one game before I kick them out, because then we'd have to kick out a bunch of teams that lose. So,
my number 10 is Notre Dame.
Cool. Notre Dame at 10. Wow.
Notre Dame at 10.
I got Oregon at 9. Struggled last week. They already lost to Indiana, so they're kind of on my bubble watch for me.
Number 9, I got Arch Manning in the Texas Longhorns.
At 8, I have the Red Raiders, Texas Tech. I like what I see from them.
At 8, I got Oregon.
7 is Notre Dame for me.
7 is Texas Tech for me.
At number 6, I feel like we have the same school, Ole Miss.
Number 6, I got Ole Miss.
I know you too well. At 5, I have Georgia, but you don't.
How do you know that?
Because I know what you're going to put.
At 5, I got State on 3. 1, 2, 3. Indiana.
Yeah. I just know you too well.
How do you know
this
me
guy
that
loves
well?
Vanderbilt, by the way. He roots for them every week. I don't know. I just know.
I do like Vanderbilt.
I could just knock out the rest of yours for you. At 4, I have Indiana. At 4, you have Georgia.
Yep.
At 3, I have Alabama. And at 3, you have Alabama.
Yep.
And then 2 is Texas A&M for both of us. Is that right?
That's right.
And then we both have Ohio State.
You know me too well.
I do. You're my brother.
Let's go. I got a game for you. We've played this game a couple times. It is called...
You did not tell me this.
I have. The Blind Rankings.
My favorite game.
I kind of half-ate this when I was up late last night. So
okay, can you tell me what type of teams are going to be in here? Is it any team?
I'm trying to remember. It's any team.
Okay. It's not just like SEC or just like the big conferences? Huh?
It could be.
Is it? I feel like I have to know.
I don't remember.
All right, just go with it. I'm going to try to do better than last time. Iowa, 4. Yeah.
4?
Because I know what you did last time. You screwed me over. You didn't give me any big schools. So I know you're not going to do that to me this time. Penn State.
Yeah. Come on.
5.
Penn State at number 5.
You're going to do it again, you little rascal.
At number 3.
Oregon. Texas, I like this. We're going to knock them in at 2.
2.
Yeah. Hopefully you didn't.
I can't remember.
I'm fine.
Honestly, it's a surprise to me.
This is
I forgot.
This is good with me right now. Notre Dame. Oh, you're going to give a better school than Notre Dame? 1. We're throwing at 1.
Good.
So far, you can't tell me I've been wrong here.
No, you haven't.
Boom. 3. Give me a little stinker at 6. Give me a stinker.
Pretty sure I did.
Arkansas. I'm calling it. Yeah.
That's good right there. I think it's 100 out of 100.
No, I would probably switch Pitt
and
Penn State, but
Penn with Pitt.
Tell me right there.
That's pretty solid.
Go ahead and tell me you've done better.
I think that was pretty solid.
I nailed it. Last week I completely messed up. So
that's pretty solid teams I put together.
It is. I nailed it that time.
Because I remember, I was like, I'm gonna put a not so good team at number 6 because I wanted to mess with your brain a little bit. Because I know you wouldn't leave the 1 spot for number 6.
Yeah, but I'm smarter than that because I knew you knew that, so that's why.
We're just playing those games.
I reversed the reverse psychology, double reverse. Great ball knowledge. I agree with that.
Who said it?
Oh, the moderator. Any TikTok comments before we go into our picks?
TikTok. Oh, there's a bunch of people leaving and joining us.
Not staying for too long, huh?
Nope.
They don't want to keep looking at my beautiful face.
Well, I guess we missed a question, which we already went over. Mason Cool said, who you think will win the Natty? We went over that.
Yeah, we did. Probably right after that, didn't we? I hope he stuck around for a little bit longer.
Yep, that's it. Let's see, nothing on Facebook.
All right. So, our picks, I'm down 1 from Chandler.
This is tough.
We'll see how many I can catch up from.
Gotta find the screen.
And he just showed me. Oh, did you forget? He just showed me his picks.
You already knew, bro. Chill.
All right.
Wait.
First matchup for this week is gonna be
Clemson and Louisville.
Yep, number 20 Louisville. Only 2.5 point favorite in this game. Kind of shocking. Clemson does beat Florida State last week, so maybe they're playing good. Louisville picks up a loss. I don't know if it was last week or the week before. Was it last week? It was last week, the Cow. So maybe they're kind of stepping back. But I think this Louisville team playing at home will handle the job. I think Clemson's just not very good. The other coach that could be on the prowl, Dabo Swinney. So give me Louisville to win this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with you too. I'm gonna go with Louisville here. They got they've been way more consistent than Clemson, especially on the offense. Clemson can't seem to put it all together. which you've been seeing that if you watch some of their games. And Clemson, and Louisville's going on the road against a team that is not doing too well. So I like Louisville to win this game.
Next up, we have number 10 Texas.
Which, timeout, is our game of the week. I didn't put it at the bottom because we figured that was the game of the week at about 7:50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, actually, let me go like this. Oh.
What are you trying to do?
This way. I'm pointing at you.
Oh.
10 Texas heading to 5 Georgia, traveling in Athens. Matchup of some good defenses. Texas offense has been better recently. So maybe this game is going to be closer than most people think. I think it's going to be really close. But I did end up taking Georgia to cover the 6.5.
Okay.
And this is my thought process on it. From all the games that we picked Georgia this year, I do not think I've gotten one right. I
think you have.
Ole Miss one I got wrong.
I feel like a couple weeks ago.
I know the Ole Miss one I got wrong. The Bama one I got wrong. The Florida one I've gotten wrong. And I don't remember any other school that we picked them against when they played.
Yeah, we have to go back. But I'm pretty sure we have one.
So my thought here is I think this game's going to be close because Georgia just doesn't win by a lot of points. So I was thinking to take Texas, but since I haven't won picking on the Georgia games, I went with the opposite of what I think. So I took Georgia to cover 6.5 points. So we'll see if I get that right.
I think I'm doing I don't know. Georgia? Okie dokie. Georgia, Texas. I've been saying that a lot. I don't know why. Georgia's tough up front. The defense is gross. They always seem to rise. In the moment and the big games. I think Texas has the talent. Arch Manning hasn't shown me enough for me to pick Texas over Georgia. And I think Georgia's a better team right now, so I'm taking the Dogs to cover 6.5.
I actually disagree with you. I think Georgia's defense has been subpar.
I think it's been good.
You know they have the least amount of sacks in all of college football? Did you know that?
Sounds like the Jags.
Yeah.
It's something with my teams, you know?
Yep. Sucks.
They do it right, though.
What do you mean?
They win.
They do win somehow. I don't have a good feeling.
Find a way, bro.
Anyways.
You don't have a good feeling?
No.
Switch to Texas, then. We can disagree on something.
No. Anyways, number 9 Notre Dame traveling to face off number 22 Pitt. Now 11.5 points. I'm thinking, okay, that's kind of a lot of points. I might take Pitt. Notre Dame has a really good run game, and they're explosive on offense, not turn the ball over much. Pitt, iffy. They just started getting ranked. They're 7-2, not bad, but 11.5 points is a lot. And then I hear their coach come out in the press conference.
What'd you hear?
And he gets asked. You know what he gets asked?
What?
Is this a must-win game? You know what he says?
What?
No, this isn't. He says, I only care about ACC games. I could lose 110-10 and be just fine. And I was like, what the hell? Give me Notre Dame. I ain't taking no coach like that. I'm sorry, sissy coach.
You're going with the Dame here.
No sissy coaches.
I think Notre Dame is rolling right now. They're ranked pretty high. Offense is looking good. And Pitt has been up and down all season. And I don't see Pitt hanging around with a team like Notre Dame, even though the point spread is kind of high, 11.5. I think the Irish are going to cover that, so I'm sticking with the Irish. And we are the same.
We are the
3
same.
games.
Not so fast. Shout out Lee Corso. Shout out Lee Corso. Not so fast here.
I hope he's watching.
Number 11, Oklahoma, traveling to Tuscaloosa to face off against Alabama, ranked number 4. Alabama's favored at 6.5. They're 8-1. Oklahoma's 7-2. Great defenses in this game, right?
Yeah.
Oklahoma has one of the best pass rushes. Alabama is Alabama this year. They're not dropping off a step. I feel like Alabama's offense has been a little lackadaisical recently. And same thing in Oklahoma. They haven't been too great offensively either. But something about this game just tells me that if Oklahoma wants a chance to be in the college football playoff, they got to win this week. And I think that's possible. And so they're already giving me 6.5 points. I think it's going to be a close, low-scoring game. Maybe a late touchdown makes Oklahoma cover. So give me the Sooner Boomers.
Sooner Boomers. Well, I'm trusting Bama right here. Their defense is solid. I believe in Ty Simpson. I like Ty Simpson. I like first-year quarterbacks. He's been doing the job, and he's been doing great. And he's ranked, where are they ranked? Number 4?
4, yeah.
They're at 4. So I'm trusting in them. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Oklahoma can definitely score, but I don't see them beating a team like Alabama. So I got Alabama by a touchdown. Maybe a touchdown and a field goal.
Better hope so, or you're going to be sweating it.
Sticking with Alabama.
Finally, this is the game that's going to make us tied up right here.
Well, maybe I'm
going to be putting on
Iowa.
Oklahoma.
You don't know, bro.
Well, I'm saying so far, I don't know what you're picking. Last game to round out the slate this week.
Wink.
21, Iowa. They're 6-3, just lost to Oregon. Facing off against number 17, USC, who also just picked up a little. Oh, no, they just won last week against Northwestern. I was thinking about when they lost to Notre Dame. Anyways, Iowa's got a good defense. But this time, they're not playing in Iowa like they were last week. They don't have the home field advantage. They don't have the weather advantage either. They're playing in Cali. They got to travel across the country with these new conference alignments. USC is pretty good. I think that Iowa is just not going to keep up with them. It'll be close around halftime. I think that third quarter, USC is going to score maybe like 2 touchdowns to pull away from Iowa. Good offense from USC, so give me the Trojans.
You got the Trojans?
Always rock with them.
That's good. That's really good, actually. Let's see what I got here. Who do you think I'm going to pick?
Well, based off the screen up there, I'm not going to spoil it for the crowd.
Okay. Well,
for the peasants,
I'm going to stick by your side. I'm going to pick USC. I was kind of back and forth after the game last week. I think Iowa had a really close game with Oregon. I don't think that. I know that. What was the final score? It was 18-16, which is kind of shocking. The offense moves real fast. I don't think Iowa can keep up the pace at the home field advantage with USC. So I'm sticking with USC, and I'm sticking with the home team, and we disagreed on 1. So it's going to come down to 1. If you win, we're tied. If you lose, I'm up by 2.
I love it.
Double or nothing here.
What do you mean double or nothing?
If I win, winning by 2. If I lose, tied.
What about? I thought you were talking about double or nothing to bet.
Nah,
saying you better want to bet
I'm sticking.
More.
I've been sticking with 25. But I really do think Alabama's going to cover.
Yeah, I'm really shaky on that one. I just know. I know this is what I do.
Sometimes you know who I'm going to pick.
I know Chandler so well that I know sometimes that he's going to pick teams that I just will pick the opposite one. So like Oklahoma this week. Do I really think there is a chance that they cover? But if I had to bet on it, probably would take Alabama at home to win by more than 6.5. But I need a game back here. And I didn't like picking on the other games. Maybe I could have sneaky took Texas because Georgia. I knew you're taking Georgia. But I already thought my process on that.
Could have took Pitt. I mean, that's a big point spread.
It is. I honestly thought you might have took Pitt. So
I was back and forth on it. I'm going to go with the Fighting Irish. Let's go. All right, what's next? What did I write down?
I had crickets.
I said maybe some Jag talk.
Oh my gosh! On the college football show, they don't want to hear that.
Well, this is how we end. We've ended.
The Jags suck. What did everyone want to hear? The Jags suck. No Travis Hunter. They're terrible. Trevor Lawrence is not that good. No pass rush. There's nothing else to talk about.
Fire Trevor. Cut him.
That's how the Jags. Look, you just put me in from happy mood to the hood on.
The hood on?
Yep.
Well, I think your hood's going to be on after Bama wins. Yeah. Not funny. You think Liam Cohen's the guy?
Yeah. He's pretty good, coach.
I think
I don't know. The play calling's got to change, though. I don't like the play calling either.
I think he's
tired. Know Liam Cohen, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Trevor?
What?
You think Trevor's hurt?
No, I think Liam Cohen's tired of Trevor.
Oh. This is the thing.
Did you see that video of him like slamming his headset after?
Yeah, because he's frustrated because he's calling plays. I heard him talk about it in the press conference. I don't know if it was directed towards that head throwing his headset, but he was saying how somewhere in the second half we had De'Ami Brown on a post who was like wide open for a big play, and Cohen said that was supposed to be the first read on the play was to hit that post and then work off from there. And Trevor doesn't hit the post on the first read when he's wide open, so it's like kind of like, what are we doing there? I think that's the problem with Trevor, honestly. I don't think he's good at progressing through the reads. I think the arm talent is definitely there.
Oh yeah.
Even turning the ball over, I feel like he hasn't been that bad this year. Like he's had a couple bad ones, but doesn't every quarterback?
Yeah.
Like the pick against the Raiders was bad, right? He didn't throw a pick last week, did he? Or he did?
It was like the one-handed catch.
Was it? Oh, it was like a.
That was tough.
Was it? I don't remember that. Was it early in the game?
Last week.
I watched the game.
You might have missed it. Well, it could have been.
He threw that interception at the end of the game when they got the pick 6.
Oh, I'm thinking about the Raiders pick.
Yeah, no. So he didn't. I mean, he really didn't turn the ball over. The completion percentage is not good. Part of that is the line. Part of that is Trevor. I don't think he's the best decision maker.
Not at all.
I mean, I feel like if you look at our receiving core, if you're comparing it to other teams, right? Obviously, BTJ's not had a great year, but he's still he's a good athlete. I mean, he needs to work on, but that's a good name.
He's coming back
If we're looking at straight name value, we have BTJ, Travis Hunter, who's obviously done for the year now, but he was starting to ramp it up as he was going. Started to have some really good games. Parker Washington's looked great as a Jags receiver or a Jags fan. He's making phenomenal plays, and he's not talked about much. De'Ami Brown's not bad. I don't
Parker Washington's freaking good.
And then we trade for Jacoby Myers, so it's like the weapons are there.
He almost had his first touchdown.
Who?
Jacoby.
Did he?
Got called back.
Last week?
Yeah. I think it was the first one.
I don't remember
first
that either.
touchdown.
Was I faded?
Maybe. We got Chargers this week.
Home. Yeah, oh brother.
Chargers home.
The Jags, dude. Let's look at their schedule. I was talking about this to someone.
Got Chargers, Cardinals.
If we win last week,
Jets, Broncos, Colts, Titans.
If we win last week, we'd be 6-3, right?
That is correct.
Makes this Chargers game irrelevant. You lose it, oh well, you're 6-4, right? Then you go play the Cardinals. Then you play the Titans. Those should be 2 wins. So then you're looking at 8-4. Who cares if you drop this game to the Colts? Well, fine. We'll take 8-5. We'll go play the Jets. We'll be 9-5. Broncos and Colts next 2 games. You got to win one of those. Maybe go to 10-6, and then you play the Titans again, and you're looking at a realistic chance for an 11-win season, right? But then you drop that game to the Texans when you should have won, when you're up 19 points in the fourth quarter. And now you have to beat either the Chargers or the Broncos when you're okay with losing one of those games. Now you have to beat the Colts, too.
2 yards in the fourth quarter.
That's terrible. Terrible, brother.
2 yards.
Terrible, brother. I can't ask for more, brother.
All right, send us off.
Do I start BTJ this week? No.
Who said it?
Swayze. Do not start Brian Thomas.
Him. Is he for sure playing?
I don't know. Let's look at the last. That boy's sleeping.
Was Travis Hunter a huge loss?
Yes, very big.
What has he done?
He's the best player on.
What has he done though? Like to impact the game. Would we have won the
He's
Chiefs
been
game?
our best when he's in the game. The Houston game with him. I don't know. It's decision. It's this. I don't know.
Injury report: Brian Thomas Jr. ankle returns to practice on Wednesday. It's a good sign. He should be playing. Should be playing.
He did have 8 catches for 90 yards against Seattle, but we're losing that game the whole time. The 2 games he's played in that, he's had 420 yards this week or this year, 1 touchdown.
Who's that?
Brian Thomas. I think he's a fade. If I was looking to start someone, who are we playing? The Chargers? I don't know. Probably ETN, honestly. I think he's probably the best Jaguar guy to start. He's the only one getting consistent touches, and then maybe like Jacoby Myers if he ramps it up more this week. He's pretty solid too. But that's all I got for the Jags, man. Hopefully they turn it around.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah. Leash.
Let's see. That should be it. I think we lose Sunday.
Who knows? Hopefully we're golfing.
Jaguars players that were not practicing today. Thanks, Brent Martineau. Just tweeted out an hour ago.
Okay.
Parker Washington.
What's his injury?
Hamstring.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Jordan Lewis.
Yeah, we need him back.
Neck. Which he should be fine.
Says who?
Me.
Okay.
Anton Harrison. Knee and ankle.
Source, trust me, bro.
Hunter Long. Hunter Long, knee and hip.
Yeah, I don't care if he plays.
I mean,
Strange is supposed to be back in the next 2-3 weeks, so hopefully.
I hope so.
Hopefully he comes back. He was doing pretty solid.
Hopefully they don't pull a he's out for the season card.
Without letting us know anything. No updates, just drop the ball on us.
Just right there.
Yep.
Like after a bad loss. They say our number 1 draft pick taken for 2 first rounds is out for the season.
Hey.
Took him long enough.
Good thing we traded those first rounders for next year, so that means he really only has to prove it next year, Yeah. Just coping. Yeah, that's all I got. Follow my TikTok if you don't follow my TikTok already. It's
Gaige Denby.
It's Gaige Denby.
High quality content.
I want to go viral so
He
bad.
posts about 2 times a week. Some
yeah, because I don't have viewers, or I'll put more effort into it.
You have to tag hashtag XYZ or something along those lines.
That's what's viral right now?
Yeah, something like. Let me see.
I don't think these people care.
No songs.
Thank you guys for tuning in to week 12 of college football season, episode 6 of the Extra Point. We'll be back next week. What's it called? Pound it.
Noggin.
See ya.